reviewing some theories last night about memorization. My students are having some trouble memorizing some math content. Like, they can learn stuff for a short period of time, but eventually it seems like the information just leaves their brains. I was wondering if you'd help me talk through some strategies that Theorist, Vygotsky, and Atkinson and Schifrin use to help with memory retention and retrieval.
Well, we are in the perfect place to be discussing this, the coffee shop. So let's compare some of their memorization strategies. And I have also been trying to connect them to my classroom lately as well.
Okay, perfect. Let's start with Vygotsky. His big idea is the zone of proximal development, or ZPD. That is the sweet spot where students learn best, correct? Not too easy, not impossible, just the space where they need a little bit of help.
Yes, this is where it's the perfect middle between what the students can do on their own and what they need help doing.
Right. Not too easy, not impossible. Just the space where they need a little bit of help.
Right, the zone between independence and assistance, and scaffolding, like guided questions and modeling, helps them eventually do it on their own as well.
Yes, scaffolding gives them temporary help and support so they can eventually accomplish a task on their own. So scaffolding and ZPD go hand in hand.
Okay, I think we both understand what Vygotsky's got to say about memorization. And then you've got Atkinson and Schifrin. They map memory into 3 stages: sensory memory, short-term, and long-term, for that information to stick, and then it travels through all 3 categories.
Exactly. The best way for information to go through all 3 strategies is through retrieval practices, right?
Yes, a good way to use retrieval practices is through things like quizzes or flashcards. That then strengthens their connections between the brain pathways so that information moves into the long-term memory.
Oh, those storage strategies would be great for memory retention so that automaticity continues to grow.
Okay, what would you 2 ladies like to drink?
Yeah, could I do a pumpkin spice latte, please?
Absolutely.
Can I do an iced chai, please?
Yes, and we'll get those out for you very quickly.
Thank you so much.
A few moments later.
So how are your students doing?
Thanks for asking.
Of course.
Here, you guys, drink.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
You know what's cool? Both theories explain how learning happens.
Yes, they both show that students are active learners. They also both involve transferring knowledge into long-term memory. They both find the importance of having memorization skills.
And they're structured. Scaffolding in ZPD, encoding in MSM, and both start with short-term processes that lead to lasting learning.
Okay, so here's where they're different. Vygotsky saw memory as social. He thought kids learn and remember best through interaction with teachers, peers, and lots of language.
Exactly. He saw language almost like the bridge for memory, and talking things out helps learning stick.
Meanwhile, Atkinson and Schifrin didn't look at the social side as much. They saw memory more like an information system, moving through stages inside the brain.
Right, so Vygotsky leans on scaffolding and dialogue, while Atkinson and Schifrin lean on repetition, organization, and practice strategies. So let's get practical. Say we're teaching multiplication tables. How would this look in our classrooms?
For Atkinson and Schifrin, I'd go with retrieval practice. Things like flashcards, quick quizzes, or time drills. That repetition strengthens those brain pathways until the facts move into long-term memory.
That makes sense. And for Vygotsky, I'd bring in scaffolding, like modeling with I do, we do, and you do, or maybe even a song or rhyme so kids can connect language with the numbers.
Yes, and even something interactive, like grouping blocks together in tens, while I guide them through it, then slowly they can handle it on their own.
So basically, both theories remind us that memory and learning aren't automatic. They need structure and support.
Exactly. Vygotsky gives us the scaffolding, Atkinson and Schifrin give us the cognitive map. Put them together and our teaching becomes much stronger.
Couldn't agree more. Now, should we lock this lesson into long-term memory with another latte?
Perfect scaffolding strategy.